Hello, lovely people. So I am doing a reading today for the week of April 28th to into the first week of May. And this is a reading for the collective. So just take what resonates with you and the rest leave it. Um, and also, I just want to let you know that until May 1st, I do a weekly reading, tarot angel deck reading membership for people. So once a week on a Sunday, I send out Sunday evening a specialized video reading just like this. That would be a reading specifically for you for your week. And I do this every Sunday. And so in a month, you get 4 readings. And you have Telegram and you have access to me on Telegram 24/7. If you have questions around the reading, I often support my members. Sometimes they're going through difficult times in life or with their life, so they're able to contact me and I give them my time. And once a month, I also get on a live video. So we're on something like Zoom or StreamYard where you can come and ask more questions. Sometimes I will do other kinds of readings, like I'll do um, messages from beyond, or I will do a soul reading for them. So it's a fun membership, and for right now, it's at a very low price of $35 a month. That is for 4 readings a month and 24-hour support on Telegram and a once a month Zoom or StreamYard reading, live reading. But starting May 1st, that is going to go up to $54 a month, and you can book it at info@intuitivelyguided.online. I will leave the link in below this message, and you will be able to contact me there. Did anyone see something white just float by me? Um, Maybe it was just a reflection, but it seemed to be a little white something. Nothing is here. Anyways, okay. Lots happens in the realm of the spiritual. So again, let's start off. So the first card here is the Ace of Cups. So, for a lot of you this week, we are starting off feeling happy. We're in spring fever here. Some of you are, just starting out with a new relationship and feeling, that new love. Um, some of you are also really trying to commit to loving yourself and doing a lot of stuff for yourself. But the start of the week is just overflowing for you with family, friends, just feeling in love. And it is the energy of spring for sure. And then by midweek, we have Queen of Swords. And so the Queen of Swords is, truth seekers, that you are truth seekers, but you still like to do your own kind of research. So, when you're talking to someone, and this could be with a business deal that you're taking, you're in a meeting of some sort, and you are listening to what the other person is saying, but you still, because you are a person, you're non-judgmental, but you do want to do your own research because that's who you are. You are someone who wants to get the facts and make sure that you do your due diligence. And so for midweek, for a lot of you, that's what's going to be happening. And then towards the end of the week, there's Seven of Wands here. And Seven of Wands is just, there's a lot of people competing for your time. You're going to feel maybe a little overwhelmed by the end of the week just because you're doing so much. But also, that's not a bad thing. There's a lot of social invitations, a lot of networking that some of you are doing. There's, some family that want to be either coming, they either want to come to your house for dinner or you're inviting people, they're inviting you. So there's just like these competing energies towards the end of the week where you might feel a little overwhelmed because you're doing a lot of things. So that is how the week will unfold for you. And the Seven of Wands, keep in mind that's going to be more towards the weekend. And hey, sometimes it's great to be busy on the weekend. Just make sure that you save yourself some time to really get in a practice of doing a lot of self-love, nurturing kinds of things for yourself, because I know when the weekend comes, we want to be out there busy, especially as the weather gets warmer, but just don't get yourself run down for the beginning of next week. So then I also did some angel cards. And so the first card here is career transition. And so, for some of you, I feel that you are looking at how to leave your 9 to 5. And I feel like there's this actually a lot of heavy energy around that. Just really, there's two kinds of energies that I'm picking up with that card. And one is, on one hand, I feel like a lot of people are really just really working hard, taking courses, looking for jobs in another country, just really trying to um, get out of the 9 to 5, be able to get more online because there's this value of having freedom as being a top value of yours. And so I feel like there's a large group, a large energy around that right now. The other part of the energy that I'm getting with this card is that people are just spending time in worry, in projecting kind of that worry and that fear into the future. And I want to caution you on that. Don't project anything, any negative emotions like that into the future. Um, there is a difference between sitting down and looking at your budget and doing some really good planning, and that's great. But instead of forecasting into the future that you're worried about money or the mortgage or debt or anything like that, the best thing to do is just to really focus on what it is that you want to be doing, not what you don't want to have happen to you or don't want to be doing. So, for instance, maybe I've set out a budget and I think, okay, I'm going to need 20,000 extra dollars at the end of the year to be able to, if something happens, if someone gets sick, and one of us has to be the sole provider, we need to be able to put an extra 20,000 away. How are we going to do that? So if you are having thoughts like that, that's just an example. Instead, turn that around um, to, you know what? We want to be able to travel. Wouldn't that be great to go out and travel this year at the end of this year? Or if we want to take 6 months off and go live in another country, that would be so fantastic to have the freedom, the carefree lifestyle, to have that peace of knowing that we're taken care of and looked after. Because when you're in that energy, you're also, that's, it's not projecting anything negative, but instead you're turning that energy into more of a manifesting desires. And, just keep thinking that. And so when I work with clients, the easiest thing for me to tell them sometimes is just to dream. Just dream. When you're daydreaming and you're looking out the window and you start to kind of um, relax so much into that moment that what happens is your brainwave actually goes to theta, and sometimes it'll get to delta, especially when you have those really good emotions in you where you're daydreaming and you're almost falling asleep, but you're still aware. That's the state that you want to be in. And those things, those are ways that you can manifest your future self and your higher self. into a higher frequency of yourself into your reality now. So that's kind of long-winded, but that is what I'm feeling for the career transition. The second card is Spread Your Wings. And the Spread Your Wings card is kind of doubling on this career path. So for the ones that are feeling like they want to leave their 9 to 5 job and you have an idea in your mind of something that you want to do, and I feel like there's this, doubt or questioning. And so instead of that doubt and questioning, just spread your wings, just fly because your ideas, oh, and here's the third one, which is brilliant ideas. The ideas that you have are fantastic and they'll work. So you have to sometimes take that risk in order to, get out there and change your life for the better. So um, there's those of you that definitely that career transition is coming and you just jump, fly, don't hold yourself back at all. And whatever idea that you've been thinking of, it's a brilliant idea. So move forward with it. So those are the angel cards. And then I also want to talk about the Mystic Sister cards. So these are just two cards from this deck, and this one is the Mezzo Goddess. And if you can see, there's music notes coming out of her mouth. So for me, for this card, it's about, again, it kind of, we mentioned it here somewhere in one of these cards. I think that for in the angel cards is just to be really careful about the words that you're speaking because words have energy. And so when we are speaking about ourselves, our life, we want to really have positive words out there that I'm abundant. Wealth flows into my life. I have divine health. I'm able to heal myself. So, just with this card, it's all about speaking your future dreams into reality by using positive words. Also, with this card, though, music. When you listen to high vibe music or the music with the hertz, the frequency music, listen to, go on to YouTube and listen to some really high frequency songs that will put you in a higher state of vibration. And that also helps you to, you know, speak speak your future, to be able to speak positive words into your reality. And then this other one here, this I have to get my glasses on. Ceridwen, Ceridwen, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It is a goddess. And this card, I feel like she has this knowledge, this intuition that she's using, this, you know, almost alchemy in this card to me as I get a sense of that it's really, we all hold this wisdom and knowledge within ourselves, and we all have intuition. And you can tap into your intuition, tap into your frequency and vibration. Um, when we go through our life and we're really present and aware, we sense and feel things sometimes before they happen. Um, the other night, for instance, there was a storm coming and the curtains were closed. It was nighttime, and I just felt this real uneasy feeling all night and found it hard to fall asleep and just didn't know where it was coming from. And then all of a sudden it sounded like there was a tornado outside. And what happened was there was a storm that just came through really quickly. The winds got very high. And so it was like my energy in my body was just sensing that storm approaching. So really, we can feel and sense things around us, and it's a good practice to really ground ourselves and to try to get present in our being and in the moment. So this card is all about just utilizing your intuition, looking into how you can set ritual into your life, routine daily, because this all helps you to live a very mindful life. So that is how your week is going to unfold. And I hope you all have a wonderful week and that you're safe and that you are happy and that you remain positive because you are divine beings. You are amazing beings that can create so much in your life. And there's so much potential in this world. So have a great week, everybody. Bye for now.